CFL Smackdown number 270?
I thought I saw 207, yeah.
My math is bad. I don't know.
Look, it's been some time since I've been back in the CFL scene, but we are back with Smash Ultimate, guys. So there made a lot of hype matches. I believe the last match that happened, Lade versus Volpe, I believe.
Versus Volpe. That happened off stream. That's what people were yelling for. I'm not sure if it got caught over here. But, yeah, Tampa CFL is the theme of the evening.
Yeah, definitely.
With Nico having that call out, YLD.
I was actually very surprised. Like, my heart sunk because I was like, wait, is this actually happening right now? Because we're talking about somebody that actually mained Snake and Brawl. So, I mean, like...
No. Fred Halberd, when he was called, he was a Meta Knight main. His brother was the Snake.
You know what? You're
right. He had a lot of practice.
You're right. That's
true.
That's true. That's true. But all right, here we are, game one. We have KDB versus Lake. So it seems that they are going their mains here. I know a lot of people have been experimenting with the new roster, but it's also nice and refreshing to see old players just still play their mains just to see how they are in the game.
Yeah, and I don't think it hurt either of them, the changes in these two characters. Mewtwo is just as strong as ever, and I want to say Yoshi's maybe at his strongest.
Most likely, yeah, most likely.
He's extremely dangerous here.
And it's interesting, too, because KDB, he missed the last two.
Oh, and a shield?
Because he was asleep, but he's not asleep at the wheel anymore, man.
Not at all.
So he's out here. And this is winners round 4. That means the winner of this goes into top 16, I believe.
Oh, all right.
I don't know if the kicks that KDB threw once he got Lake in that shield break were like him playing Street Fighter, like he was trying to gain a little bit more meter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I was like, but I mean, like, it works. It works for him. But overall, I mean, like, he's doing great. He has great control over the pace of the game right now. Lake is just in a huge defensive option overall.
Yeah, the thing about Lake is, Mewtwo, is you do still have that ability to run back, be reverse, Shadow Ball, or not be reverse, but like, you know, start charging it towards your opponent as you're running away. It's really easy in this game. The big thing, though, we have to see if Lake really pushes Panda State. Because when you are below Mewtwo, above Mewtwo, when he's below you, it's so scary. And you are going to get hit so hard, man. Those up airs will kill you that early.
Yeah, there was a missed opportunity. Now KDB's on the attack. Lake's been making great use of confusion. I know you're talking about the Shadow Ball, but the side B is really what's been shining. It doesn't really show in the numbers as KDB extends his lead 3 stocks to 1. Jesus.
And I know Rage has been nerfed in this game, but KDB is kind of in that range where I believe Rage is active right now. So
start at 120. That's what I heard. Might be wrong though.
And I think it's when they actually start smoking up their portrait.
Smoking up.
Yeah.
So
smoke, like, you know, I don't want the smoke.
All right, great catch there.
Go for a walk off there. I've just seen too many Yoshis go for that. Just cruise control like this one.
Oh, so I don't know if you guys know this, but teleports before were invincible if you did it from a horizontal or from above the ledge. But in this game, they're not.
Oh, wow, and another shield break. Is that going to be game?
And he wasn't ready for that one. Yes, it's definitely going to be game.
And that is it. KDB takes game 1 with 2 shield breaks, too. It seems like Yoshi's ground pound is super scary, because I know against, for example, Bowser, you don't want his shield under him when he does that, but Yoshi, that's going to be something that Lake is going to have to be careful of.
Yeah, and I mean, even more so, not the fact that he can shield break off of 1 ground pound, he can go through platforms, and that's what got Lake off guard. Like, the fact that he forgot
exactly, yeah.
He was playing Smash 4 for a second, like, oh, I got an umbrella, I'm safe. The rain poured down.
Yeah. We're going to see a lot of that. Because I believe, like, with some hitbox in Ultimate, it's kind of weird compared to 4, because some are larger than before, or some are smaller than before. So I feel like range can be an issue, too, because Lake, I noticed he did try to zone out KDB and try to get some hits in with tilts, but it seemed like he was just off just by a little bit.
Right.
So he's probably used to Smash 4 spacing versus Ultimate spacing, which I think that's what we're going to probably experience here. But here we are, game 2 so far. KDB has a great lead, having 71% on Lake.
Yeah, KDB really running the start of the game. Just the simple bread and butter, F tilt, up air, 34%, and the damage has been running since.
It's racking up. Let's talk about Mewtwo changes real quick. We're talking about those hitbox changes. One of the hitbox changes with Mewtwo is forward tilt now kills. It's a lot faster as well. Down tilt probably isn't as safe on shield, especially at lower percents. Surprising that back air didn't kill. You can jump out of charging your Shadow Ball, which is huge because that means you can throw out aerials as well. And then side B, you were talking about earlier, it's good for stalling, but it doesn't move you like it used to.
Yeah, but I mean, when KDB retreats into throwing eggs, it's nice to have that way to just boomerang it right back at him and say, hey, that's not going to work for too long. But really, Lake is still not taking a stock in this set. It's looking very rough for him. Sorry.
Yeah, KDB has been just spacing him very well. Great use of the eggs, especially earlier, just edge guarding just amazingly. And taking advantage of Lake's recovery options, he's just taking full control of the game.
Like kind of weaving in and under our friend KDB here, but KDB trying to apply some pressure. Nair works really weird in this game as Mewtwo. If your momentum is shifted toward them and you're hitting them from in front, the Nair will push them in front of you, even if your momentum's going forward. But if you do it a little bit too much on top of them, they will almost always go behind you.
Oh, he tried to get the confusion there, but he missed. And is confusion actually a lot easier for Mewtwo to hit?
It's longer.
It's longer. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's longer. I think it's either longer or shorter. You can see the projectile now this time.
You can see the flash and the eggs
Exactly,
are still
yeah.
getting returned afterwards. So it looks like it might be a little longer, but we don't have the numbers for that yet.
You also got to remember this is a much faster game. You're seeing that with these Nairs as well. And so people are going to not hold shields as much as last game.
Oh, and KDB getting a little anxious there. Went for a down smash instead of continuing those Nairs. But he still hasn't been touched. Lake's struggling to get steady ground.
Oh, but he catches the up throw, and he gets his first stock there. And I've noticed that Lake hasn't been shielding as often when a KDB is above him. I think he kind of learned from game one, like, hey, I need to stop shielding. And that's actually kind of saved him a couple times in most instances.
Oh, okay.
All right, but he made it back safely there. And with neutral getup, Lake is going to have to be careful with that because if I remember correctly, neutral getup is probably one of your worst options in Ultimate, I believe.
It's still unsafe if you time it properly, just throw a lingering hitbox right over it, you can be in trouble. So you definitely want to do that sparingly.
There we go.
I want to say that's kind of like a call out, like, okay, you're in the air, I can still do it.
Third kill with the down B?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he's found 4 different ways to use
yeah.
it. Yeah. 2 shield breaks and 2 strong hits, one of which killing.
All right, but Lake is going to have to get some grounding here.
Ooh, try to challenge that with a forward smash. Not going to find it, though.
And that's a lower percent combo that up tilt eventually angles too far away. He gets around 90 or so.
All right, great catch with the eggs there.
Back throw.
All right, back
off the
throw.
stage.
And again, are we going to see more edge guard pressure from KDB?
Oh.
Wow. That would have been so unfortunate if the shield broke again. I was actually a little scared for Lake there.
But it was a little off target. Still going through the platform.
Oh,
with a shield poke.
no. And that's it. KDB takes this game. That was some really actually interesting and fun Yoshi play.
Yeah.
That's literally my first Yoshi play, like legit Yoshi play for Ultimate. So
Yeah.
that was fun to watch.
Same here. We
That was
saw
really
we saw J12 earlier on stream, and now we're seeing KDB, Mikey, our friend, who's a CFL native. And it's nice seeing the Yoshi, man, because there was a long hiatus.
Yeah.
It used to be Yoshi, Yoshi, Yoshi every day.